As I conclude, so I would like to talk about a certain drug, a drug that is currently in use in Kenya. So this drug is not only found in Kenya, actually it is found in many other countries, and it is already restricted in some of the countries. Actually, many countries in Europe, even in America, it is not allowed. It is a drug that is used in surgery. So it is a drug that causes deep sleep, serious sleep, serious drowsiness. And because it has already been restricted in Kenya, it is not allowed in Kenya, it is not allowed in many other countries, so it has been given names in order to conceal its identity. So for example, in many countries it is known in different names. For example, it is called Rufis with R-U-F-F-I-E-S, Rufis with R-O-O-F-I-E-S, Rufis with R-O-P-H-I-E-S. So in some other countries it is known as La Rocha. It is known as, in some others, or Mexican Valium, Forget Pill or Forget Me Pill, Date Rape Drug, Blue or Blue Pill. And in countries that speak Kiswahili, that is mostly in East and Central Africa, it is known as, that is Kifungua Akili, or Zima, or Kuzima, or Kitu ya Kulala, or Kete ya White, because this drug is found in two different colors. It is found in blue color and also in white color. So it is called Kifungua Akili because this is a sarcastic slug, because immediately it has been consumed, it wipes out the memory. So when they say, or they are talking about Kifungua Akili, so they mean the opposite. And this drug is often crushed and mixed with alcohol or other liquids. Has a generic name. It is called planitrazepam. That is the generic name of this drug. And it is a powerful benzodiazepine. That means it is a drug, it belongs to a family of drugs that causes drowsiness or deep sleep. So when you hear that name, benzodiazepam, that means it falls under those drugs that cause drowsiness or deep sleep. And so it is not legally found, as I have said, it is not legally found. It is not legally available in many countries, including Kenya and many others, because of its strong sedative effects and its association with misuse. Actually, it is seriously misused by criminals and some commercial sexual workers. It is also seriously used or misused or abused by the young people. So let us look at facts about this drug. I will eventually come to tell you the name of the drug. So it is a very strong sedative or a sleeping pill. It belongs to the same family of diazepam or Valium, but much more potent. Take note of that. So it causes deep sleep, muscles relaxation, and strong memory loss. So what are the risks and dangers of this drug? So it can cause extreme drowsiness, it can cause confusion, loss of memory, poor coordination, low blood pressure, breathing problem, especially when it is used with alcohol. It is highly addictive. It is very dangerous, especially when it is mixed with alcohol or other drugs. So looking at misuse, so it has a bad reputation because some people misuse it to others, and it is actually it makes somebody very sleepy, and it can also make somebody unconscious, and the worst of all, it can even cause death. So, and for that case, because of this abuse, it is actually very illegal, very unethical, and extremely dangerous. So when somebody who has been taking it, somebody who has been into it, withdraws from taking, that sudden withdrawal after heavy use can cause the following: anxiety, insomnia, tremor, seizures. This one is when it is in severe cases. So, and in that case, criminals and some commercial sex workers and even the young people misuse this drug to unsuspecting victims, and these are mainly men. So men, take care. So this goal, so the goal, actually the goal of these criminals and these people who abuse this drug, so their goal is to rob them or steal from them, or even take the advantage of the victim's unconscious state. And so this is criminal and extremely dangerous because this drug can knock a person out within minutes. So it can also cause deep unconsciousness for hours. It can create complete memory loss events, and it can also cause breathing problems or breathing difficulties, especially if alcohol is involved. So in some cases, so victims collapse, or they experience aspirate or chokes, or choke, or even die due to overdose or interaction with alcohol. So, and what are the common methods used by criminals and some commercial sex workers, and some of these young fellas who abuse this drug? So they put the drug into alcohol or other liquids. Sometimes they offer the victim a spiked drink, or sometimes they take the victim to a room and drug them, or drug them there. So many victims realize what happened only when they wake up. So how do they wake up? They wake up with lost items, confusion, memory loss or memory gaps, and body weakness. So why is this drug very much preferred by criminals, some commercial sex workers, and some young adults? It is because it dissolves quickly and easily in liquids. And in some cases, like when it is dissolved in water, water does not change the color, and it does not change the taste. So water remains tasteless. So that is one reason why it is very much commonly used by these groups of people. So it has no strong taste, as I've said, and it acts quickly. Immediately one has consumed it, then effects take place there and there. So it causes amnesia, and it is hard for victims to detect. That is why it is commonly used. So, and how can you avoid such situations? So one, never leave your drink unattended. That is one. For those people who occasion themselves in clubs. Two, do not accept opened drinks from strangers. Three, avoid taking drinks bought on your behalf in class or in clubs. 4, if you suddenly feel very dizzy or confused, seek help immediately. You can scream, you can seek help, you can shout, help me, so that other people can come and assist you, and so that the person who had those bad intentions can be kept away. And lastly, move with the trusted friends when going out. So what is this drug that I'm talking about? I'm talking about a drug that is called Rophynol. And in Kenya, it falls under many drugs which cause drowsiness or deep sleep or even loss of memory. They affect the brain and the central nervous system. That is why it is used in surgery. So it makes the brain to sleep. You know, when we are asleep, our normal sleeps, our brain does not sleep. It remains awake. That is why when we are asleep, we dream, we have dreams. Why do we have dreams? We have dreams because the brain is still at work. That is when the dream is reorganizing all what it recorded during the day. So it is busy when you are asleep. And when you come across such a drug which is causing the brain to sleep, then you should know that it is a very, very dangerous drug. So take care. Make sure that you don't mess around during this December holiday. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you.